Hello guys, welcome back to Honeyhands kitchen. I hope you're doing very well. Today we're making this yummy chicken, grilled chicken. And I know that Christmas is just around the corner. Almost every home, especially here in Ghana, prepares food with chicken. So this has inspired me to share this recipe with you guys. And I know when you give it a try, you will love it. I'm very happy to share this with you. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, kindly subscribe, like and share this video, and let's grow together. I'm very happy to come to you today, and this recipe, I know when you give it a try, you will just love it. So quickly I'll take you through my ingredients, but the first thing we're going to do here is to make the brine. So making of the brine, we have garlic, we have onion, this is rosemary, this is stock cube half, I have the bay leaves also here, black pepper. Yes, black pepper is very good for this. I have salt, I have water, then I have the saucepan. So what we will do first is just go and pour the water in the saucepan. So after that, I'll just add the salt. So basically this is the brine. Every brine consists of water and salt. However, you can decide to add more flavors to it, to make it more flavorful basically. So here I'm adding my black pepper to it. Black pepper is very good. I really like it. So I decided to add a handful. But you can decide to use less or more. So at this point, I'll just stir to make sure the salt has dissolved perfectly, and then I'll go ahead and add the other ingredients. But then what the brining does for this recipe is it does add flavor to the chicken that even when you are seasoning the chicken, you won't get this flavor. It only comes with the brine. It does some magic that I can't explain. I'll just need you to try it first. So it does add flavor, more flavor to it. It does tenderize the meat and also add moisture to the chicken. So sometimes when you are done grilling chicken, you realize it's dry. This is the secret for you not having a dry grilled chicken. So at this point, I've chopped my own garlic and I've added it to the salt solution. I'll go ahead and add a half of a medium sized onion, and then I'll add it also. I'll chop and add it into the solution as well. At this point, I'll just go ahead and also add the rest of the ingredients. So I'm adding stock cube. This I had used half for another recipe, so I decided to use the rest. I'm adding the bay leaves, then rosemary. Rosemary also goes very well with chicken. So I think the things that go very well with chicken: black pepper, garlic, onion, rosemary. You can't go wrong with this. Bay leaves also does a lot, but I believe the black pepper and stuff actually goes very well with chicken. So at this point, I'm just going to stir to make sure every flavor is kind of infused. So I'll just put it on fire for it to boil for about 5 minutes maximum, and then I'll take it out. So meantime, I have my chicken here. So what we are going to do is we're going to take this thing out of the plastic, and we'll take the backbone of the chicken out. I actually want it flat when I'm grilling it, so I'll take from the back the backbone just like I'm doing. You can use a scissors if you want to get it really right. You can use a scissor. So I'll just cut it. Just try and get it very nice. or even if not, I don't think perfection is important here, but then just try and get the backbone from the where I'm holding all the way to the neck, and just cut that one aside, that one out basically. I had kept this chicken in the freezer, so it is fresh, just that it doesn't look really fresh because I had kept it in the freezer for some time before using it for this recipe. But anytime you have to grill chicken, kindly bring it out and bring it to a room temperature before you start the whole process. So at this point, I've taken the backbone from the chicken, and this is how it looks. So you can start to clean it and take anything that you don't want from it. And I'm trying to cut through the upper part so that I can actually make it very flat. So you see, this is it. It's very simple. I think everybody can make it. So it's kind of a butterfly kind of shape at this point. That's how you get it. See how nice it is. Very nice and simple to do. So at this point I realized that I had to cut the tips of the chicken wings. Normally when you grill, that place can actually bend. It bends very easily. So that's why I'm cutting that one off, just the tip of it. Took the fat out, and then I'll just try and see if everything is according to how I want it, and it looks perfect. It might not be that perfect, but it looks nice. So with me here, I have the chicken and I have the seasoning stuff. I have paprika, I have my chicken spice, which I'm gonna use. I still am gonna use black pepper. I have salt. I have this is chili pepper, and this is a spicy chicken mix. I have my ginger, chicken stock cube, onion, garlic again, and then rosemary. Like I said, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind the onion, ginger, garlic, rosemary in the asanka. Normally it's more flavorful than blending it. So here the brine was done, and I needed to pour the solution into the bowl. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just pouring it into the bowl, and you can see the color of the brine. It tells you how flavorful this is. It's very flavorful, and when it was boiling, the aroma was so good. I had my mom come to the kitchen to find out what I was doing because it was smelling so good in there. So you will let it cool and then get it to a room temperature before you put in the chicken. So at this point it has totally cooled down, and it's at room temperature. So I'll just stir again, and then I'll go ahead and add the chicken. I'll put or immerse the chicken into this solution. This is it. Very simple. Like I said, if you're gonna do this like today, if you're gonna grill your chicken today, I would advise that you do this process a day before, so that it can actually be in the brine for quite some time for the chicken to suck all the flavors. So you can keep it overnight. you know, or even the day before in the morning, you can do this. So maybe later in the evening you take it out, and then you can season it and keep it in the fridge to be able to grill the following day. And I know you will love it when you do that. Like I said, this brine thing does help the chicken, you know, it makes it very, very moist, very juicier than normal. So I'm just gonna cover it with foil, and then I'll keep it in the fridge for about an hour or two. Then I can go ahead and season the chicken. So it's been about an hour and a half, and then it's time for me to take it from the fridge. I had taken it from the fridge, and then I'm gonna put it on the chopping board, basically on any surface you want to work on it. That's what I'm basically gonna do right now. So I'm trying to get as much liquid out as possible. See? But before I took the chicken out, I took it from the fridge. I kept it on the counter for some time, for about 30 minutes before taking it out. At this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pat dry. I'm going to use this tissue to pat it dry. You don't want the liquid on the skin or at the point on the chicken, basically. So I'll just pat it dry. But whilst that was in the fridge, I grinded my onion, my garlic, my rosemary, and ginger. Yes, so I'm going to make the seasoning. This is what I'll use to marinate the chicken. But first I'll add the onion, ginger, garlic paste first, and then I'll add my dry ingredients. So here I have my oil, and as you can see, I'll just coat it with a little bit of oil. So this is my ginger, garlic, onion, rosemary paste. I'll add to the oil. So I'm going to stir for it to mix very well. Advise that you taste alongside, because you can see the quantity of salt. There's already salt in the chicken because of the brine, so you don't want to make it too salty. So please be mindful of the salt you add, and if you think your other spices contain salt that much, kindly try and eliminate the salt that you add at this point. So what I've added here is soy sauce. It gives it a very nice taste as well. And then I'm going to add ketchup to it. At this point, if you taste this marinade, I bet you can eat it like that because it's very tasty. This is going to be the marinade for the chicken, but I'll also add my black pepper, chili pepper. I actually want this very spicy, so I decided to go for more pepper, more chili. But if you don't like it spicy, just you can take this part out, or you can add just a little. At this point, it was very tasty, and you can tell that the chicken was gonna be very tasty. The aroma of this was just amazing, very nice. So we're gonna start rubbing it and applying it to the chicken. Basically, I'll do the inner part before the outer. Try and then spread it across, and almost every part of the chicken should have this marinade. As you can see, I'm just trying to apply it everywhere possible, so every bit of this chicken needs to taste very good. But this is not all. I'll have to add my dry ingredients now. So I have my chicken spice, the normal one, and then I applied a generous so according to how you want this to taste. I didn't really measure it or anything like that. I have my paprika. I'll also add some generous amounts. Guys, please forgive me for the background noise. It's daytime, and you can see here in Ghana a lot goes on during the daytime, so forgive me. I'm also adding my spicy chicken mix. That's also very tasty. But mind you guys, all these seasoning that I'm adding to this, it's not salty at all, so that's why I'm able to add that much. So mind the seasoning you are going to use for this chicken. Other than that, your chicken will be very salty, but these ones I bet it's not salty at all. So I'm done with the inside of the chicken. I'll just spread it. So here I'm definitely going to flip it and then apply the rest of the marinade on the other side. So that's what I'm doing at this point. So I'm trying to apply it, but I'm trying to separate the flesh from the meat or from the chicken so that I can add marinade. I can put some marinade there. So it won't just be on the skin. However, if you bite into the chicken, you will feel it, or you will taste it basically. So that's what I've done. I'll apply the rest also on the skin, and I make sure that every part of the chicken is coated or is marinated well with the seasoning. With the wet ingredients, I'm going to apply is my spicy chicken mix, just as I did for the inner part. I'm going to do for the outer part as well. So a generous amount. I'll also add my paprika. This makes it tasty. Like I said, guys, I wanted this chicken to taste very nice. So imagine you've done this and you've kept it in the fridge overnight. I bet you will enjoy this chicken. You would chew every bit of it, even the bones, you would chew it because it's very, very, very tasty. So I'm adding my chicken spice as well. And then I'll spread it on the chicken. So yes, I'm trying to spread it all over the chicken to make it very, very tasty. At this point we are done. We just have to let it sit for some time. Yes, sorry guys, I added black pepper once again. Like I said, black pepper on chicken is very tasty. So I added black pepper to it again. And we are done. So I'll let this sit. And also I added oil, to make it juicier. Whilst it's in the oven, I wouldn't be taking it out and be applying oil, so I added it right away to it. So here I'll cover it with foil. Yes, I'll cover it and leave it on the countertop for some. I think I left it for about 45 minutes. So here I'm ready to grill this chicken. And yes, even the aroma of the chicken, it tells you this chicken is very, very juicy. So I'll just try and take it and put it on the rack, which I had smeared oil on it already, so that it doesn't stick to the rack. So I'll try and take the marinade, the one left on the board. I'll try and take it and then apply it on the chicken. This marinade is very delicious and you don't want any of it to go waste. So that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. So here the oven has been on. It's been preheated for about 10 minutes. So I'll just go ahead and add it to it. So I grilled this chicken for about 30 to 35 minutes. And see how good it looks. It was so juicy. We enjoyed every bit of this chicken. Thank you guys for supporting me. I'm very grateful for what you've done so far. Keep supporting, keep subscribing, keep sharing these recipes, and please like and comment. Thank you so much, and I wish you guys a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year ahead. Let us have a very good one. Let us try to take away all the bad things that happened in 2020. Let's forget the past and look forward to the future, because I know that once we have God, we have everything. Thank you guys. Bye.